For millions of adults worldwide, waking up multiple times in the middle of the night to urinate is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a serious disruption to health and quality of life. This condition, medically referred to as nocturia, affects both men and women, but it becomes increasingly common as we age. According to the American Urological Association, nearly 1 in 3 adults over the age of 60 experience nocturia at least twice per night. For many, the cycle of interrupted sleep leads to fatigue, poor concentration, mood changes, and even increased risk of falls during nighttime bathroom trips. But here's the important truth: most people don't realize the problem is always about how much water you drink. It's about how and when you drink it. In this educational guide, we'll explore why nighttime urination happens, hydration habits influence it, and most importantly, the 5 powerful water drinking strategies urologists recommend to help reduce nighttime bathroom trips. We'll also discuss lifestyle and diet adjustments that support bladder and kidney health, and you'll have a clear and practical roadmap to reclaiming peaceful, uninterrupted nights of sleep. Why nighttime urination happens. Before we dive into the solutions, it's important to understand why so many people wake up at night to urinate. Nocturia has several causes, and in most cases it's not just bad luck. One of the main contributors is aging. As we grow older, our bodies naturally produce less of the hormone vasopressin, which helps the kidneys concentrate urine at night. This means the bladder fills more quickly, waking us up. In addition, the bladder itself becomes less elastic with age, meaning it holds less volume comfortably. Medical conditions also play a significant role. Men with enlarged prostate, benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH), often experience frequent nighttime urination. Women may experience it due to hormonal changes, after menopause, or bladder sensitivity. Other conditions like diabetes, sleep apnea, urinary tract infections (UTIs), kidney disease, and heart conditions can also increase urine production or bladder urgency. However, one of the most overlooked causes is hydration behavior. Many people drink fluids in ways that unintentionally strain the bladder at night. For example, consuming large amounts of water, or worse, caffeine, soda, or alcohol close to bedtime almost guarantees waking up multiple times. Urologists emphasize that timing, distribution, and type of fluid intake throughout the day matter more than simply drinking less. The importance of hydration. It might sound counterintuitive, but drinking too little water during the day can actually worsen nocturia. When you're dehydrated, your urine becomes more concentrated, irritating the bladder lining and increasing urgency. On the other hand, drinking too much water too late in the day forces the bladder to empty more often at night. The key is balance. The National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine recommend about 3.7 liters of fluid per day for men and 2.7 liters for women, though this includes water from both drinks and food. The problem is that many people don't space out their hydration properly. Instead, they catch up by drinking large amounts in the evening, which almost always leads to nighttime trips. So how can you drink water the right way to protect your bladder, stay hydrated, and finally sleep through the night? Let's go step by step through the 5 power tips urologists recommend. Tip number 1. Front-load your hydration. Most urologists agree the earlier you hydrate in the day, the better your nights will be. Think of your body like a plant. You water it in the morning and daytime, so it thrives, not right before bed when it doesn't need it. By front-loading your hydration, you give your kidneys and bladder plenty of time to filter and eliminate fluids during the day, leaving less work for the night. For example, aim to drink half of your daily water intake before noon and about 75% by late afternoon. A practical strategy is to drink 1 to 2 glasses of water right after waking up to rehydrate, then continue sipping steadily through breakfast and lunch. By evening, taper down your intake. If you do this consistently, you'll notice fewer nighttime awakenings within days. Research published in the journal Neurology and Urodynamics shows that individuals who shift most of their hydration to earlier in the day report significantly fewer nocturnal voids compared to those who hydrate heavily in the evening. Tip number 2. Set a hydration cutoff time. One of the simplest yet most effective urologist-approved strategies is to establish a hydration cutoff time. This means setting a personal rule to stop drinking large amounts of fluid within 2 to 4 hours of bedtime. For most people, this window gives the body enough time to process fluids and empty the bladder before sleep. This doesn't mean you need to dehydrate yourself in the evening, it just means being intentional. For example, if you go to bed at 10 p.m., try to finish your last full glass of water by around 7 p.m. After that, take only small sips if you feel thirsty. This strategy is supported by clinical guidelines from the European Association of Urology, which emphasizes that reducing evening fluid intake is one of the first non-medication approaches to managing nocturia. Tip number 3. Choose the right fluids. Not all drinks are created equal. Some beverages act as bladder irritants or diuretics, meaning they increase urine production. The biggest culprits are caffeine found in coffee, tea, soda, energy drinks, alcohol, especially beer and wine, sugary or carbonated drinks. Consuming these fluids in the afternoon or evening almost guarantees more bathroom visits at night. Urologists recommend avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m. and limiting alcohol altogether if nocturia is a problem. Instead, focus on plain water, herbal teas without caffeine, or water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables. If you need a calming evening, drink warm chamomile tea, or simply warm water can soothe the bladder instead of irritating it. Tip number 4. Practice sip, don't gulp hydration. How you drink is just as important as when. Many people make the mistake of drinking large amounts of water all at once, especially after exercise or during dinner. This sudden influx overwhelms the bladder and kidneys, causing rapid urine production. Instead, urologists suggest practicing sip hydration, drinking smaller amounts consistently throughout the day. For example, keep a water bottle nearby and take steady sips every 20-30 minutes rather than waiting until you feel very thirsty. This approach keeps you hydrated without flooding your bladder. A study in the Journal of Clinical Urology found that patients who adopted sip hydration rather than bulk drinking had fewer complaints of urgency and nighttime urination. Tip number 5. Support your bladder with evening habits. Finally, how you prepare your body in the evening can make a big difference. In addition to reducing fluid intake at night, consider these supportive habits. Double voiding before bed. This means going to the bathroom twice, once when you're getting ready for bed and again right before you actually lie down. This ensures the bladder is as empty as possible. Elevating your legs in the evening. For people with swelling in the legs or ankles, fluids often shift back into circulation when lying down, leading to nighttime urination. Propping up your legs for 30 to 60 minutes before bed helps the body reabsorb and eliminate this fluid earlier. Bladder training. Over time, practicing scheduled bathroom visits during the day can train your bladder to hold more urine, comfortably reducing nighttime urgency. These small adjustments work synergistically with the water drinking strategies we've discussed, giving you the best chance at uninterrupted sleep. Other lifestyle and diet adjustments. While water habits are central, there are additional ways to reduce nighttime urination. Maintain a healthy weight. Excess body weight puts pressure on the bladder and can worsen both nocturia and sleep apnea. Limit salty foods at night. High sodium intake leads to fluid retention, which can later shift and increase nighttime urine output. Check medications. Some prescriptions such as diuretics for blood pressure increase urination. Talk to your doctor about adjusting timing if nocturia is severe. Rule out underlying conditions. Frequent nighttime urination can be a sign of uncontrolled diabetes, heart failure, or kidney issues. Always consult a healthcare provider if symptoms are persistent. Nighttime urination or nocturia is not an inevitable part of aging, it's a manageable condition. The way you hydrate has a powerful impact on bladder function and sleep quality. By front-loading your hydration, setting a cut-off time, choosing the right fluids, sipping steadily, and supporting your bladder with evening habits, you can significantly reduce the number of nighttime trips to the bathroom. Urologists consistently emphasize that proper hydration is not about drinking less, it's about drinking smarter. With the right approach, you can stay hydrated, protect your kidneys and bladder, and enjoy deep restorative sleep without constant interruptions. So the next time you reach for a glass of water, remember, it's not just about how much you drink, it's about when and how you drink it. Your bladder, your sleep, and your overall health will thank you. If you found this tip helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone